People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, People and elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And it's time to change out my in-style jewelry slider, which is medical ID jewelry. I have the slider style, which I got the slider primarily because metals tend to bother me. This is stainless steel, which doesn't bother me, but in case you need any other, you end up with any other ID that might not be pure stainless steel, you still will have that issue because I can't touch nickel. I can't deal with certain metals because I get a contact dermatitis type thing. But the slider not only keeps the metal from actually touching my skin, it makes it easier to show what the medical stuff is without having to take the whole thing off or trying to squeeze the thing and turn it over, because that's what you would have had to do before they came up with the slider. You would have had to, and I wear mine tight to my wrist, so flipping it over is not easy. You would have to actually take it off and flip it over. Well, I have several different styles because, well, I'm the kind of girl, I like variety. I have a zebra print in black and white, a zebra print in pink and white. I have a leopard print. I have a tie-dye. I even have one that has Spider-Man in them. They don't call it Spider-Man though because of copyright things. You just call it Spider. They have, so many different styles. These bands are $6 each without the ID tag, and if you get the ID tag, they're a little bit more depending on what type you get. I got one for my grandson for $20 total, and his was kid size, and mine is adult size, so it's a little more. But initially, I even got one for my mom. Hers is red and black zebra. But this part is what costs. You can get your ID tag in several different styles. And mom's has rhinestone right there by, the little medical part. I got mine in pink, as you can see. They come in blue, they come in purple, they come in every color. The band, this part, that's the part that is very economical. $6, $3 for a kid size, whatever. You can get these you get your bands or bracelet in pure gold, silver, sports styles, etc. Well, I got this one because for me, that's easier. It's got the slider and, they're cute. This one is the Burberry type pattern. They say plaid. Come on now. Everybody on the planet knows that style and that color combination. Anyway, I found a quicker way to change out my slider. So I'm going to show that to you now. Okay. Let me get it off of here first though. And I can still do it with one hand. Now, instead of taking this and pulling that completely off and then putting a new one on, I figure line it up, the plus to the negative, and just click it like that. So now I have a conjoined bracelet. And then you just slide the slider over. Well, let's get it where you can see it on camera, which makes it a little bit trickier to show because you have to make sure everybody can see everything. You just slide it over, and then slide the other one over that juncture. Yeah, let's stop blocking the camera, shall we? Just slide that. Now it's on that bracelet, and then you just release, and then you just go ahead and put it on your hand. Line it up. I could do this in like 5 seconds when I'm not on camera trying to demonstrate it. And it's on there, and I can continue on my day, and then I can go wash this. It's important that you wash your cloth jewelry, because this is made of cloth, on occasion, so that way it doesn't get built up or whatever. Like this one really needs washing. I might not be able to see that, but in person, instead of a bright blue now, it's kind of a dingy look because it's been worn a lot. I take these and I put a string through this part, tie a knot in it, and I could throw it in the washing machine, give it a real good rinse, cut the string, and then 3 of them are done at one time. But if you have to wear a slider and it's getting itchy or whatever, you have to take it off and wash it. You can't go anywhere or do anything until that's done, because this is your medical alert jewelry, and if there's an emergency, you have to have it on you at all times. I don't have a spare at the moment because, well, it's somewhere in here. And it was made of nickel, which agitated the algae, and I don't wear my spare because, well, my spare was my original, and when I said, what kind of metal is that? Oh, it's hyperallergenic. It's made of nickel. It's not hyperallergenic for those of us that are allergic to nickel. So it never ever gets worn unless it's an absolute emergency. So what I did was I found a way where this is not metal. It doesn't touch. I mean, well, it is metal. It's stainless steel. But it's not the metal that bothers me. And with it being a slider, the slider's made of silicone. It's made to accommodate those that are allergic to metal. So as you just seen, I can change it out. I actually got this one a little bit looser than I'm used to. So like I was saying, if you didn't have the slider, you have to move the whole thing over, which can be uncomfortable for the person wearing it if they're unconscious or something. And then they wake up and they got another problem, like, oh, my hand hurts. Why does my hand hurt? When they could just literally lift that up, see what's on there, take care of you, and you wake up alive, instead of, oh, we didn't know she was allergic to so-and-so. Oh, the funeral was on Thursday. You don't have to worry about none of that. Yeah, I get a little morbid sometimes. That crack me up too. Anyway, thought I'd share that. You can get these at In-Style Jewelry or In-Style Medical Jewelry. They're all over the internet. Just look for In-Style. Actually, you could just type in In-Style and they'll pop up. But I'll leave a link in the description below. And go check out Bands Without Bracelets. You will be amazed at how many different styles they got. When I first got my medical ID, there was one bracelet, one style, and this company took the standard, raised that bar way up here. So, they got bohemian style, they got dressy, they got some that look like a watch, they got every kind of style you could think of, they got. And if you're like me that like a lot of different flavors, like, the leopard print or whatever, they got you covered. So this has been People 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, Purple Butterfly-people.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned.